on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you happen to be new around here, my name is Trevor and this is Anna. We are the Delightful Travelers. Make sure to hit subscribe and click on that little bell to follow along on our adventures.
The next few videos, we're actually in partnership with Tourism Nova Scotia. We're touring the valley a little bit, and we're starting off here in Digby, which is on the very, very edge of the valley. So Digby is known for lots and lots of things, but there's two things that they're really, really famous for. One is seafood, in particular scallops. They had world famous Digby scallops from here, of course, and whale watching. So in this video, we're going to be doing both of those things.
So check out this setting. We are sitting here on this gorgeous patio on the waterfront overlooking these colorful fishing boats. There are cute fish shacks all around. And oh, if you happen to be wondering what this place is called, it's called Fundy Restaurant.
All right, the food has arrived, and like I said, Digby is super famous. It's probably the #1 spot in the world to get scallops. And if you're coming here, you should know that in Nova Scotia, we say scallops, not scallops. Anyway, we got 3 different ones. This is a little sampler. This one is bacon wrapped. That's probably the classic kind of scallop to have. This one is cooked in butter and garlic, and this one is panko crusted.
Yeah, and take a look at the monstrous fish and chips we have as well. Oh my.
The french fries look delicious, and this is haddock.
All right, I'm just gonna dive right in here. Because I'm such a bacon lover, I'm gonna go for that. Oh yeah, just cutting through really easily. Now, I do have to say, I don't eat a lot of shellfish or scallops in general, but I know Digby has some of the best in the world. That's why I had to get them today. So I'm probably gonna be eating these by myself, but let's see. I don't have a clue what to expect. Oh. Oh, that is good. Oh, it's just packed full of flavor. Kind of punches you right in the mouth right away with the bacon and the scallops. It's really buttery. It's a little bit crispy as well. The texture of scallops, I've had them in the past. I just don't eat them very much. The texture is really interesting. They're kind of crunchy, a little bit squishy. I'm sure most of you watching this know that, but that's what it's like if you're not familiar with it. But no fishy taste at all. Super fresh, and I'm a big fan of this one. We got 2 more to try here. I'm gonna try the next one. This one is a garlic butter. I love that I can sample all 3 of these. Look at the inside. I'm not sure if you can get that in focus. Whew. That looks juicy. Oh, totally different flavors. Cooked the same, still juicy in the middle, still a bit squishy as well, but absolutely fresh, absolutely delicious. Loaded with garlic, loaded with butter. A little bit crusty on the outside just from the way it was seared. It's really beautiful. All right, let's cut into the panko crusted one. Now, some of you might have noticed we have some tartar sauce sitting on the side, so this feels like the one I should dip in the tartar sauce, although I'm sure I'll dip all of them in the tartar sauce, but let's go for this. How am I gonna pick a favorite? I just love the fact that I can try 3 different pieces of scallops here. It's so good. This tartar sauce is some of the best I had. It's the texture of it is really creamy. It's lemony, really fresh. I love it. And the crust on that last one is just perfect. It's deep fried, but not too greasy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too deep fried. We're off to a good start here. Before we try that fish, we just need to talk about these French fries. These look beautiful. Really excited to try these out. Let's just dip it with a bit of ketchup. That crunch is perfect. It's hard to make bad French fries, I think, but these are exceptional French fries. It's hard to make exceptional French fries. Let's get into the fish and chips. First of all, these are very, very big pieces of fish. I might request the help of Anna to, help me with this. Now, I'm gonna take a big old bite here, some fish in there. I'm gonna try without tartar sauce first. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a good piece of fish and chips. I do not taste any seafood. That's always That's always the bar. I'm always like, is it fishy? Not fishy at all. Had to be caught today. Really crunchy on the inside. I'm just gonna hold this sucker up for a second. Look how flaky and juicy that is on the inside. And look how crispy and golden it is here. What a piece of fish. Can't get over this. I'm going to make Anna at least try this once on camera.
All right, before I actually try the fish and chips, let's talk about the beer, because you may have noticed it in the background. This is actually a nearby brewery. It's called Lazy Bear Brewing. It's over in Smiths Cove, so it's pretty much right across the water from where we are right now. It's a lager, and it's honestly really delicious. Enjoying that with our food. And for those of you that are wondering, I should have said before why I'm not eating the scallops. I'd honestly really like to try them. I used to have a seafood allergy when I was really, really little. I usually don't try like shellfish, and I would do it, but we have a lot planned in the next few days and I don't want to risk a reaction, but I will try this fish. Never a big fish person. I think it just goes back to that childhood thing. I just always find anything that tastes remotely fishy really difficult for me to eat. Oh yeah. Not even a remote speck of fishiness. That's delicious. The batter's also, I don't know if you mentioned this, Trevor, but the batter's really, really yummy. I could totally eat this by myself. This is delicious.
All right, it is now the next day, and we came all the way down to almost the bottom of Digby Neck to do, well, a little bit of whale watching.
Yeah, this is one of the must-do things when you're in the Digby area. It's a very, very popular activity to do. I've actually done this twice before when I was a teenager.
Really?
And both times we basically saw nothing. So hopefully I'm not bad luck and we see lots and lots of whales today.
Fingers crossed for whales, guys.
Out on the water. Hopefully you guys can hear us. The engines are pretty loud, but it's a pretty calm day, so that's really good. It's also a really weird day. Like right now it's really sunny, then like a big fog bank will come in and it gets freezing. It's really interesting. I don't know if you can see it, but there's fog like just along the rocks right along the coast. It's really strange.
So we're already finding things. Look at this. There is a pod of dolphins out here. Unbelievable. We're only like 10 minutes in so far.
So we got super lucky. These are the Atlantic white-sided dolphin. Oh, I can still see them out there. It's so exciting. I hope the camera can get them, but I'm sure it's not going to be nearly as exciting on camera as it is in person. It's unbelievable. And we saw tons of them, and our tour guide actually said we're only seeing probably about 30% of the actual pod because most of them would be under the water. So of course we are out here looking for whales. Humpback whales would be nice to see, but I mean, I'm going to say it right now. I already feel lucky, and if we don't see any whales, this day was already a success. Yeah, that was amazing.
So here's what's happening right now. We found a humpback whale. The thing is, I can't spot him. Whoa.
So I don't know what Trevor got to tell you because I was kind of running around the boat trying to get stuff on my phone, but that was a humpback whale. I think it's probably the most common whale you see out here. There's tons of them around. Hopefully we see some more, but it's getting chillier. I put my
Nice plug for our merch.
yeah, if you want one, you can get one. We'll link it below.
So we're starting to have some more luck here, I would say.
Yeah, I think we found a mother and baby and her calf, and we just was kind of following them around every few minutes and waiting for them to pop up. So I guess technically they can go underwater for about 25 minutes, but in general, especially since she has the baby with her, it's about 2 to 5 minutes they'll pop up.
Been a lot of fun. I forgot what whale tours were like, and so what's neat is like we stop the boat every now and then and everybody just stays quiet and we listen. And then when we hear a sound, we go chase the sound.
wasn't quite so foggy, it would be a little bit easier, but it's really weird because it's so quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear one off in the distance and you try to go find it.
If anyone's thinking about doing a whale tour when you come to Nova Scotia, just put it on your list.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Don't even think about it.
Wow, whale watching was a complete success. That's just one of those things that you have to do if you're coming here. I still can't believe everything we've seen.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things that we're never ever going to forget. It's
Oh,
just
absolutely.
so amazing.
I mean, we saw dolphins, we saw at least a half a dozen humpback whales. Some of them were just coming right up to the boat and just kind of playing with us, and it was, what an experience. And the fog just made it, let's just say it made it moody.
It did. I mean, I'm sure it would have been nice if there wasn't fog so we could have seen more, but it was so kind of like almost haunting and moody, like you said, to be able to hear them in the distance and then see them. It was really cool. So we thought before we signed off this video, we'd show you where we're staying in Digby. We are staying at the Digby Pines Resort. It's an absolutely beautiful hotel. I was reading a little bit about it and I found two dates. One was that it dates back to 1905 and the other one was 1929. So I think maybe it was built in 1905, something like that, and it was a hotel for a little while, and then they used it for like army accommodation during World War I, and then it changed back into a hotel again. Might be something like that, I could be totally wrong, but it's either 1905 or 1929.
So if you guys sort of recognize this building or the style of it, you might have seen something similar in our eating food in Cape Breton video when we were up at Ingonish in the Celtic Lodge.
Yeah, so this one is a Norman style chateau. I'm not sure if the Celtic Lodge is considered that as well, but it looks really, really similar in
Very
style.
similar.
And they both used to be actually owned by the province, but now they're independently owned.
I wish I could fly the drone here today. It doesn't seem windy where we are because the building is so big it's blocking it. It's way too gusty and I'd probably lose the drone, so I can't give you that aerial view like I got to do in the Cape Breton video, but trust me, you need to come here. This place is pure magic. So why are there all these loungers over here?
Well, you can come here to sunbathe, but there's a particular reason why. There's actually this gorgeous, gorgeous pool down here. It must be one of the most beautiful pools in all of Nova Scotia. There's also a spa here, by the way.
So I don't know about you, but I can picture myself swimming in that pool. We also hear it's heated, coming up in the sun lounger, maybe having a cocktail or two and then just admiring the gorgeous building.
It sounds lovely to me.
It's what you do if you come here.
I think one of the things we forgot to talk about, which is one of the best things, is the view from up here of the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we actually walked down there the other day, and they have a little platform that you can overlook the water. It's really neat.
Well, that's going to do it for today's video. We hope you guys liked coming along for the ride. This was a pretty special vlog, I have to say. And if you got this far in the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. That really helps us out. It means the world to us when you support us like that. And leave us a comment. We love hearing your feedback.
And we also wanted to give a big thank you to Nova Scotia Tourism and Digby Area Tourism for putting this all together.
Yes, thank you guys. And subscribe to our channel if you want to see more Nova Scotia content. If you click the bell next to it, that will notify you when we put out more videos, because there's going to be a lot of videos.
Yes, there's going to be one more here in Digby, and then we're going to be moving up the valley a little bit.
Yeah,
so lots more Annapolis Valley, Digby area content to come.
I personally can't wait to get up to the valley.
All right, guys, that's it.
From Digby, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.